we were discussing cousins and how cousins relate, because right now my father-in-law has been contacted by somebody who is building a family tree.
Okay.
And so it was a cousin that he didn't know he had or forgot he had or something like that, and that lives far away. And
does he want money? Does he want money?
He doesn't want money.
Usually that's when the cousins show up.
Right. No.
Hey, I'm your cousin.
That was the first question everyone asked.
Sure.
Does this guy want money? No, he doesn't want money. But we started talking about cousins and how they relate to each other, and like what's a first cousin, what's a second cousin, and then what's a cousin once removed or twice removed or something like that. So I looked it up.
I thought twice removed was your second cousin, and that was just a different way to say it. But that's evidently not the case at all.
No, and so I looked this up, and let me see if I can find exactly where it is. Okay, there are additional modifying words used to clarify the exact degrees of relatedness between two people. Ordinal numbers are used to specify the number of generations between individuals and a common ancestor.
So what does twice removed mean?
It means once removed means that, okay, hold on.
Can we get the duck?
If your grandparent and if you're the grandparent,
right,
and then the other person's great-grandparent.
Now who's the other person?
I'm not sure. Okay, for example, first cousins once removed describes two individuals with the common ancestor being the grandparent of one cousin and the great-grandparent of the other cousin. The degree of lowest number is considered the degree.
Okay.
So, did you get that?
No, but I'm going to make a chart.
The cousins themselves are one generation different from each other. This is all according to Wikipedia, by the way. So the difference between the degrees is the removed part of the equation.
Okay.
So one person's grandparent versus another person's great-grandparent, those two people are first cousins once removed.
Okay.
Got it?
I charted it, and this is what it looks like.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerome.
This
for
is
that.
the cousin chart.
And by the way, it has a name. The cousin chart has a name. It's called the Table of Consanguinity. That is the name of the cousin chart.
I'm more confused after the explanation now, because all this in-law stuff, it's a little tough to keep straight.
It's really hard. It's not even in-laws. This is people who are actually blood related. And listen to this one, okay? Here's another example that's on Wikipedia. If your great-great-great-great-grandparent is another person's great-great-great-grandparent, then you are fourth cousins. There is no removed because you are on the same generational level. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Because basically what that's saying is that we share a great-great-great-grandparent. Okay? Not you and I, but some people do.
Okay.
Anyway. I'm not going to give any more because these are too hard to follow. But anyway, so for my family that we were discussing this, and if anybody else has ever wondered, because I've wondered this many, many times,
sure,
then that's the idea of removed versus first, second, third, fourth cousins.
And I guess this would really come into play, like if there's a will to be settled or an estate to be settled, you really need to figure out who's where on the flow chart.
Maybe, I guess, or some people who are just making their family tree, you know, and that would probably make it a lot easier to do as Jerome has done and make a chart. Of course, if those boxes are filled in, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, this looks more like a robot that way.
All right.
Big show today coming up, folks.
Yes, coming up today.